Hello everyone, this is Miss Time Bunny, and today I am doing the video game tag. And before I start, I will put the questions in the description because I think it would be great to hear some responses from you guys if you want to give it a shot. Because I know there are a few of you out there that are just complete nerd heads like myself. And I am going to get on with the questions. Right, question number 1. What is your favourite video game of all time? This is probably going to probably be a bit of a weird one to some people, but I would say it's probably World of Illusion, the Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck game that was on the Mega Drive. It's really hard to explain why I really love that one, but there was just something about that game. I just really got into it. Me and my sister both completely adored that game. We played it to death. It's just it was just a really fun game. There was this one particular level that I really loved about it, where it was almost made out of sweets and cakes and stuff like that, and you had to leap off jellies to sort of get the extra height to jump onto higher bits and stuff like that. So I think it's just because of the sort of memories behind it and the nostalgia, I'm probably going to say that game. So yeah, it wasn't a modern game or any of the obvious ones like Sonic or Mario. It's just, for some reason, World of Illusion I absolutely bloody love, so I'd probably say that's my favourite game of all time. For lots of reasons, really. Right, number 2. What is your favourite genre of games? Diddly-diddly-do. I don't think I have a specific genre that I'm really into, but I think generally a lot of the games that I like are more sort of action. Kind of action adventure with maybe a little bit of RPG as well. It's more that kind of stuff that I'm into. So I enjoy things actually probably survival horror as well. Sort of those kind of things. I don't sort of like one specifically over another, if that makes sense. So yes, I love Silent Hill. I love Resident Evil. I love Tomb Raider. Yes, Fallout franchise, I ain't gonna lie, but sort of those kind of things where there's kind of yes, where there's the action adventure side, and then obviously the survival horror type stuff, and sort of so probably a little bit of all of those I really enjoy. So it's not one over the other. I kind of like it all sort of equally, if that makes sense. Because one thing I will say is that I don't particularly not really into sort of first person shooters like your Call of Duty and that. I'm not a massive fan, but if you're into that, then that's cool. Right, number 3. What is the earliest game you remember playing? Right, I'm going to probably make a few people watching this feel really bloody old now when I say this, but I remember playing Bullseye on I think it was the ZX Spectrum, I think it was. So basically it was a really old system where you loaded games on via a cassette tape. And it took forever to load, and looking back, the graphics were absolute shite. But I think that back then that was the cutting edge of video gaming then. But I really loved that game at the time. To be fair, in my defence, I was only about 11 at the time, and this was before I had my Mega Drive. So at the time I thought the ZX Spectrum was the dog's bollocks. I thought it was the best thing ever. But I really enjoyed playing it, as shit as it was looking back now. I really liked playing it. So that was great. So I think that's the earliest game I remember sort of playing was probably that one. Right, number 4. What new game are you looking forward to? I think the one I'm most looking forward to playing is Life is Strange Before the Storm. I mean, I know it's been out for a little while now, so it's not technically new in that respect, but it's new to me because I haven't played it yet, if that makes sense. So, I mean, I really enjoyed the first game, Life is Strange. I really got into that, and I want to try to go back and play it again to see if I can get different things to happen with the different choices. So I'm really looking forward to Before the Storm because I got it, I think it was in the last couple of days because it'd been reduced on the PlayStation Store. Because I bought the deluxe bundle, which was originally £20, but I think they dropped it down to about 12-13 quid. And it's the game, you get the soundtrack, and I think you get a couple of little sort of almost like mini DLC type things, like extra costumes for Chloe, and you can customise your own sort of like soundtrack within the game, things like that. So I mean, when I was comparing like prices and what you got, that just seemed like the sort of like the better bundle compared to the other one that they were doing. So that's the one I'm most looking forward to at the moment. No. Number 5. Who is your least favourite video game character? Oh my god, there's one person I could pick for this, but it's just like one of those things where it's kind of tricky to share the story because of like the reasons behind it. So it's a case of like, it's a bit X-rated, the reasons. So I won't share that story. But if you want to sort of like know why, you know, if you know me on social media, by all means message me and I will tell you, or mention it in the comments and I will message you privately somewhere or something. So. Although if Jet Fireside is watching this back, she'll know straight away which character I am on about, because she knows me far too bloody well. But, let me think. Characters I'm not that struck on. This is probably going to sound really weird to some people, but I'm just not really, like, that into Mario. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, like, you know, I hate him or anything like that. I think it's just because I was more a Sega sort of Sonic fangirl. I was never really like a Nintendo girl, so I'm more of a bit towards Mario sort of thing. You know, I mean, sort of like it's a case of nothing personal. You know, I'm not going to be here all like, oh my god, I hate Mario and Nintendo because blah blah blah. I think it's more like I never really got into the whole hype of Mario or anything like that. I think that's why I'm a bit like. Towards him, you know, so it's not a case of like I hate the character. I think I'm just more like very blasé and indifferent towards him, so that's probably going to cause a bit of controversy with everyone like, oh my god, how can you not like Mario? But I think it was because in my younger years I was more of a sort of like Sega and Sonic fangirl. That's probably why I never really got the hype. So, I say, sorry Mario, I had to pick someone, you know, so nothing personal, mate. Right, number 6, this is going to be fucking obvious, look at my answer to this one. Number 6 is, who's your favourite video game character? There's probably some people watching this who go, yeah, I know who you're going to say to this, but yeah. I'm not going to lie, it's Nick Valentine from Fallout 4. Because Nick Valentine, no! So I love the walking toaster, leave me alone. but just Nick though. So yes, Nick Valentine, you know, probably would have been closely followed by Sonic the Hedgehog due to sort of like nostalgia reasons, so. But yeah, it's a case of sorry Sonic, Nick Valentine beat you to it. Because I love him. But yeah. I've just gone with a really predictable answer for that one, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to end this here. As I said before, I'd really love it if you guys sort of like took part, if you want to, because it'd be just great to hear some of your responses to this. Or, you know, you don't have to answer all the questions if you don't want, if you just want to pick out one or two and maybe do a more like lengthy discussion on just that particular one or two questions. You know, you go for it. I'm not going to be here and say, oh, you have to do it this way or whatever, you know. You know, you do your own thing. That's the whole fun of YouTube, you know. But as I said, I will put the questions in the description. I will try and remember because I'm just really rubbish at remembering. So, but yeah, I'm going to end here and I'm going to hopefully get this up soon. I hope you can forgive me the new setup. It's just at the time of recording, it's like Easter weekend. I'm feeling a bit lazy and I just thought, you know what, I'm chilling in the front room anyway with sort of movies on and the dogs lounging around. I thought, I can't be bothered to go all the way upstairs, set everything up. It's just like, I can just sit here in the big comfy chair and just film stuff. It's fine, yeah, it's good. As long as I'm getting content done, that's the main thing. So, but anyway, yes, I mean, I would appreciate if you can like, share, subscribe, you know, sort of comment, dislike, you know, whatever, you know, do responses to this, you know, you do your own thing, dudes. You know, I don't mind. So I'm going to end here, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.